Welcome back to the channel. I'm Crypto Trend Trader and this is Bitcoin TA in a minute. But before we get started, I'd like to remind you this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. These markets are extremely volatile, so please trade at your own risk. Alright, so basically we've been bouncing around inside this channel. We're obviously in a temporary downtrend or a downsloping channel. We've been bouncing around on the Heartline Center here. We've been interacting with the 618, which is a Fibonacci number. We actually came all the way to the top, came up, interacted, came down. We got hung up here now on one of these long supports that come from way back when, and you'll see we landed right on that fib circle at the bottom there. So what we're expecting to happen from here is if this trend seems to be a little bit exhausted, but we're not seeing any strength out of it right now, so I think it could creep up this circle and we could interact with the 618 and the fib circle and the resistance, basically getting a back test. We could come back up to like a 9800 range, but I think from there we just dump back down. And then the downside target is going to be this circle right here, and that is right around it's like about 89.50 range, and that's going to come into confluence with the heart line of the downsloping channel that we're in right now. It's also going to come into contact with that fib right here, but I think overall we're headed down here to this range. More realistic, it's looking like the 8,000 range is more likely. But I think what's going to happen here, we'll get picked up a little bit, move down, and then dip, and then get same thing again, get picked up again, bounce around here some. I think it's very likely we'll keep retesting as we kind of go down. I don't think we're just going to get a huge dump with no love from the bulls. I don't think it's just going to roll over that easily, but I do think that we're headed down. As I've been saying for the last few days, if we do get the relief rally right here and we pop right up, it's not a bad trade. I mean, you can maybe 4 or 5% better on alts, but at the same time you got to be careful and keep the stops tight, because it is more likely at this point in time that we're going to see more downside. Once we broke through this right here, we essentially said we're headed back down here, and now the most likely thing to happen is that we at least test the same spot that we tested these last two times, and that's going to put us right here at that same point, right around 9100. That's going to give us our confluence right here with the fib center of the channel, the Fibonacci circle, and then also it's like the triple bottom right here. So we'll see what kind of reaction we get off that, and then we'll have a better idea. We could even come all the way down to here and then head up to there and then come back down off of that. So one of those scenarios is obviously going to happen. It's just a matter of keeping our eyes out and then playing the gap in between them. Alright guys, that's Bitcoin TA in a minute. Thanks for coming back to the channel. If you like what you see, please give us a like, follow, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. I do appreciate you coming back every day, and we're putting out fresh content just for you. Thank you very much. Crypto Trend Trader signing off.